If y'all have not seen my other videos, I'm gonna apologize in every single video this week because of the audio, because of the video, like everything is so busted. Because I have my little pocket camera and my little mic over here, as you guys can see, and it's super echoey because I'm in my brother's spare room. I'm back in Arizona right now because I'm staying out here for the weekend. We're gonna go to a Morgan Wallen concert, and this is so crazy that we're going to be talking about Zach Bryan. Y'all, I don't know what's up with this man. I have to say though, okay, if you guys don't recall, when I was talking before about the whole like Brianna Chickenfry situation with Zach Bryan, this man has always rubbed me the wrong way. Like he really has. Like I've just seen an interaction between him and a cop before, and I was like, ew, the way he was coming at the cop, like to me, it was so entitled and just so snarky and just, ugh, I did not like his attitude whatsoever. On top of that, too, it almost seemed like the cop didn't really know who he was. I don't know if you guys had ever seen this video. The cop didn't know who he was, and he's like, I'm a celebrity, I'm a celebrity. Like, no, I'm not giving you my address or I'm not giving you my ID, which I don't care who you are. Like, if you're getting pulled over for speeding, or I think it was getting pulled over for speeding, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that though. So I was just like, you know what? If you're getting pulled over, you have to show your information. I don't give a shit if you're a celebrity or not. Like, what does it matter? And he's over here like, no, for confidentiality reasons or whatever. Like, he was just being such a total asshole to the cop, and I was just like, okay, sir, like, just give him your ID, and then this wouldn't be a problem. And then I just heard more and more things about him. Like I heard before, like, you know, a couple people ran into him at a bar or whatnot, and that he was just not the nicest person. And I don't know. I have to say this though, okay? Months ago, I did tell you guys that my brother, for some reason, like really, really likes his music. So hanging out with my brother. Y'all know how this goes. Like, you guys could, like, not like a person, you know what I'm saying? And then I heard a couple songs of his, and I was like, oh, wow. Like, he's actually a really good lyricist. I feel like his music, it is very, very slow for me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Morgan Wallen has some upbeat stuff, but then I'm like, Zach Bryan, I'm like, it's pretty slow, but like, there's this song, what is it called? Like, Find Our Way Back or something like that. Obsessed with, and then Pink Skies, and then there's one other one. Like, there's three songs that I really do like of his, which I'm shook to my core that I really like these songs because they're like not up my alley, okay? But then also the reason why I'm even telling you guys this is because I feel like a hypocritical bitch, okay? Like I feel fake because I'm like, if y'all saw my videos from a few months ago, I was like, ew, he grosses me out. Like I can't stand him. Like he just seems like such a douchebag. And I still think that, okay? I really do. But I do like a couple of his songs. Anyways, y'all, I cannot believe that he was posting on his stories talking about Brianna Chickenfry. If you guys do not recall, they were in a relationship, and I guess things were like very, very toxic. Like Grace O'Malley, I want to say, well, Grace O'Malley and Brianna, in my personal opinion, I feel like they ended up getting into some beef because of Zach Bryan because he was obviously such an ass. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up having some beef, and then I guess apparently she ended up getting roasted on the internet, but then Grace didn't really defend her. But I think Grace didn't defend her because I think, okay, this is just my opinion. I think that Brianna Chickenfry was like more so involved with Zach, and everyone knew around her that he was like a piece of shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Grace was like, I don't care to defend you because I'm so mad that you're up this guy's ass. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just my little opinion there. Come to find out though, okay, they ended up breaking up, and the way that she found out that she was getting broken up with is that he posted on his stories. Like, I was like, this is some crazy shit. We're fast forwarding to now, okay? I don't know why I don't have this screenshot actually, but I'm kind of glad that I don't because I have so many damn screenshots right now, and I'm gonna have to do a lot of reading. And y'all, every time I come out to Arizona, I'm like, ugh, I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice. I'm already like hoarse, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's so dry out here. Also, if there's any Arizonans out here, what's up with the water? Like every time that I come out here, I'm like, my skin is so dry and I'm so badly sunburned right now that I'm like actually scared to take a shower because I feel like it's gonna dry me out so much more, which is gonna end up hurting my sunburn even more. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, I wish I had a screenshot of if somebody had posted a video, okay? I guess that he had, or TikTok, I guess that he had made a new song, and a lot of people were speculating that it was about Brianna Olsen, okay? Or Brianna Olsen. Oh my gosh. No, I did it. Brianna Chickenfry. And I guess that he commented underneath there, and he was like, I said someone sweet. Me, like that was like a low-key dig at her because in the song he mentioned someone sweet. His little dig was saying that she's not sweet. So I guess she ended up responding. He ended up deleting the comment, okay? And this was a few weeks ago. Fast forward to now, okay? This fool had posted screenshots, okay, onto his Instagram stories. And I guess apparently, like, it was like at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, everyone was like, okay, this fool was on a bender. Like, he definitely was tipsy. Because this is what he posted right here. Where I'm at, option A, $12 million. I say nothing about him. Just say, yeah, we broke up. I really want to move on until option B, Duxbury House. I essentially take the high road. Talk about the ending. Won't talk about the non public cheating. There is a lot throughout our whole entire relationship I am finding out about. Won't talk about him being a narcissist. Just say he did me a favor. I'm happy I got out and I wish him the best. Let him be a lesson learned. Can guarantee the Grace recording shit never gets talked about, because apparently there was some Grace recordings before that. I guess like he like flipped his shit like when they were having like a bonfire or something like that. I have no control over Josh and Dave. They really hate him, but I will not feed into any of it. They are on their own. They have no insider information from me, so everything they ever say would be already public knowledge. Option C, essentially a messy war. I air out everything I experienced and don't hold back. These are like alleged text between Brianna and Zach Bryan's manager. Okay, alleged. Who really knows? He ended up deleting them too, by the way. The person wrote back KK, finishing my, and I can't even see it right there, and then we'll read whatever. And this next one right here is allegedly a text from Briana to Zach Bryan. Why he's airing out these messages, I don't even know, because it's like literally a whole year later. This is what it says right here. Enjoy Oklahoma, and through this all, I still have love for you, and things would have ended up differently if it were up to me. I hope one day you can see past all the bullshit of your life and know I was always in your corner. Finish off the last leg of tour strong like you always do. Enjoy Paris, and wherever you end up, just know that I'll be wherever I end up, wishing the best for you. If you ever need a family to lean on, mine will always be yours, me not attached. I'll never forget the love I felt for you at one time in this life. Timing was wrong and you weren't ready, and that's okay. Enjoy being a rock star. If you ever need a friend that gets it, I'll always be here, and don't break my promises. I never wanted that lifestyle or money attached to you, just wanted to love someone, felt that was worth loving. And I'll choose to believe you didn't mean all the things you said to me tonight, even if you did. I want to leave this with love, and love only on my end. That's all I wanted, and I do believe I deserved a goodbye. You knew you'd never see me again, and when you left, and so did I. Tell Mac I love her, and please take care of Stump. I'll think of him every day until I die, lol. And give Jack a big, huge hug for Boston and I. And then you could see right here at the bottom that it says, so are we just ending on that? I have to say this too, okay? What I've really learned in life is I don't know if there was any other messages in between that Zach like would have sent back to her, but let this be a lesson for y'all out there. Like, if you send one message, I'm a firm believer in get out your feelings, okay? Let out your feelings, but then as soon as you don't get a response, at that point, have a little bit of dignity, have a little bit of pride, and do not double text. Like, absolutely not. I feel like he didn't deserve it. And clearly she was texting back right there. And then she started posting onto her Instagram stories, and she said, text he posted were from our breakup. I have had him blocked since then. Okay, going to work now. I have not told one lie ever, and it's baffling to me the brain dead little army of men that so clearly abuse women, too, that blindly follow their little leader because he makes songs for them about being bad boys, lol. Which, by the way, I have to keep it real with you guys. Like, I feel like, well, like I said, I only like those like 3 songs that I talked about, but I was like, I feel like all of his songs are like love songs. I didn't know they were like about being bad boys. Maybe I haven't heard those ones. Let me know if you guys are like Zach Bryan fans in the chat, because it's so crazy recently, by the way. Okay, I barely learned who Zach Bryan was, I want to say last year. Like, no, last year for sure. And then when all this drama started popping up with Brianna, I was like, oh my God, I got to talk about this. Please tell me why it was being rumored out there. I never fact checked this, so I'm saying rumored, but I'm pretty sure it's true. Y'all can fact check me on this. That he sold his music catalog, I want to say to Sony or some big label for $350 million. I was like, okay, like I know that he's like pretty big in the country world, but I didn't think he was that big. Do you know what I'm saying? Like for $350 million, because I don't know if I'm tripping. Once again, I didn't fact check myself. Y'all know I would ask Siri, but every time I ask Siri, that bitch does not answer me. I want to say that like Justin Bieber was like trying to sell his catalog for 300 million. I could totally be wrong on that. Maybe it was just a rumor. Maybe it was just like a tweet that I read, but I was like, how is Justin Bieber selling his for like 300 million? Am I like tripping? I don't know, because I didn't feel like Zach Bryan was that big of an artist. Anyways, Here's another thing right here that she had posted. And I rest my case, his manager texting me their options for NDA. One said, gonna have Stefan and David approve first. Just finished typing out A, Duxbury House plus 3 million, or B, $10 million payment. Also, when she had came out and she had said that, like, apparently, allegedly, that he was going to pay her $12 million to stay silent and to, like, sign an NDA, I was flabbergasted because the way I would shut my mouth for the rest of my life for $12 million, like, I literally would. This just goes to show how much money she's actually making if, like, she didn't take that $12 million deal, because I'm being so serious right now. If somebody offered me $12 million to shut up, I'm taking the money. Y'all can call me a sellout. I don't care. Like, I just don't. I mean, let me not be negative. I was about to say I don't see me making $12 million, you know what I'm saying, on social media, but like, I would take that money. Because how easy is that? Like, let me just not talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, terms would be say nothing about Zach, just say, yeah, we broke up, really want to move on and heal. Won't talk about the non public cheating, guarantee the Grace recording never gets talked about. She has no control over Josh and Dave, but she will not feed into any of it. She says they are on their own, they have no insider information from me, so everything they ever say would be already public knowledge. Basically, Brianna will be the verification for a speculated rumor or conspiracy. She will deflect or defend Zach in moments people try to pry at the relationship and details during it. And then the ability to discuss breakup or discuss general breakup. So this is an alleged text message from Zach's manager, like piecing it all together. So it's almost as if Zach Bryan put out those messages to kind of like make Brianna Chickenfry look bad. And then she has the text right here confirming the deal. Even though she had said 12 million, I don't know, right here it said 10 million or a house and then plus 3 million. Crazy. Anyways, continuing on with her little post right here, she had posted, boy is black out at 7 a.m. Shocker, because everyone always says that, like, he's low-key like an alcoholic, which I could kind of see. Like, honestly, some clips that I've seen of him before, like at bars and stuff, I was like, he just seems so rude. And I'm like, he just seems like an angry drunk. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, for those of you confused, my ex posted screenshots of our text where I'm being nice, lol. This morning at 7 a.m., he also commented on TikToks about me last week. I am simply responding to him attacking me. I want nothing to do with this man. IDK why he's crashing out. Which is low-key true, because it's like out of the blue, like you're crashing out. Like, what was, like, how long has it been now? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, one last thing. I am not taking the bait, and please stop DMing me to expose him. The proof is literally in the pudding. I don't need to relive my trauma for the sake of online entertainment. Like I've said from day one, I shared my experiences that I thought would be helpful for other women, and I'll continue to honor that. What I went through is not drama or tea. I nearly offed myself. I am finally happy and free of the hold he had on me, and I will not be giving an open invitation to that dark cloud back into my life. I was offered $12.9 million to stay quiet. I was presented options on what I could choose. I chose none because I have morals. End of story. I'm so sick of this shit. IDK why he's crashing out. Maybe it was the bikini pics, lol. For real though. End of story from me. And that was the last thing that she had to say right there, which I say, damn, this kind of came out of nowhere. But you know what I always see? Like, whenever I'm like watching these like therapist TikTokers, like they're always saying that like in a breakup, a woman processes the breakup during the breakup and then a man processes it after. So I wonder if he's like going through it now because now it's finally processing. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.